Shalom, Israel. I want to say first and foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, honor due unto Yahawah Basham Yahwashai, Hashem Rahakadash. Double honors to the apostle, elders, and prophets, and no respect to the brothers, teacher, truth all over the globe, to the hopeful elect that are scattered throughout the four corners of the globe, and into the confusion faith which join unto our ranks, and to the Akim and Aquath that I listen and learning. To you I say Shalom. Come back at you again with another lesson through the power of spirit, Yahawah Basham Yahwashai. And, basically the title of this lesson, it's train up a child. And you can read that, and I believe it's in the New Testament. It said, train up a child in a way that he should go. And when he gets old, he won't depart from it. And in this society, you have to train up your child in the ways, in the law, statute, commandments of Yahawah Basham Yahwashai. But you see a lot of children in this society, especially here in Babylon the Great, is bugged out because number one, the children has not been taught the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahawah Basham Yahwashai. They had adopted the ways of this society. And the ways of this society is wicked and perverse against, the law, statutes, commandments of Yahawah Basham Yahwashai. And you have children that's growing up, and that's bugging out, and they got this Babylon the Great mentality, to do what you can do what you want to do, you can say what you want to say. And you don't have to suffer no consequences and repercussions for their actions. And a lot of times it's due to the fact of the matter. I'm not saying all, but majority of our people, man, they don't train up their children in the ways and law, statute, commandments of Yahawah Basham Yahwashai. And they grow up and they go into society and all types of demonic forces and all types of influence will cause them to indulge in the wrong things, and then when they get indulged in the wrong things, they find themselves, getting in lots of trouble, or some find themselves in situations that a lot of times that they can't get out of. And it's being parents, man, we have to train up our children, and a lot of times, and a lot have to be disciplined, man. When our children get wrong, we discipline them, and then you tell them that we need to tell them the reason why we discipline them and what they did is wrong. But we in society now in Babylon the Great, if you discipline your children, they'll throw you in jail because they call it child abuse. But the scripture tells us that we have to train up a child the way they should go. And also in the scriptures, if we don't chastise our children, then they become bastards. Discipline is a big part of this truth, man. Especially in children, children have to be reared up and disciplined in the ways of Yahawah Basham Yahwashai, his law, statutes, and commandments. Because this society, does not, care about the children, man, especially the children of Jacob, because they want the children of Jacob to embrace all these pagan religions, these pagan holidays, these pagan ways, everything that is wicked. This society wants Jake to embrace, because they know if Jake wake up and he comes back to his power, that Esau knows his kingdom is coming to an end. So, it's very important that we train up our children. We train them up in the nurture and the admiration of the Lord. Because, the scripture also tells us, rough and paraphrase, we have to pass the law, statute, commandments down to our children, and then they pass down to their children's children. It always continue with, learning, continue to pass down information to your children. And that's if you have children, you pass down to your children's children. They pass down to their children's children. And I will continue on to teach our children, the law, statutes, and commandments, his ways, his laws, and what he expects of his people, you know, you Black, Latinos, Native Americans. Because guess what? We're responsible to train up our child, to train up our children in the ways of the Lord, you know. And we train them to the best of our ability. We give them law, statute, commandments of the Lord. Some of you probably have a question, okay, if I give them that, what if they decide, you know, they want to be rebellious and they want to, you want to go off? And if you gave them the law, statutes, commandments, and you teach them the ways of the Lord, you know, Yahawah Basham Yahwashai, and they end up going off, you know, they end up being rebellious and they want to do their own thing, you know, their wickedness, Yahawah is going to take them out for their wickedness, man. But you know, you on the other hand, you're gonna be clean of their blood because you gave them the ways, the law, statute, commandments of Yahawah Basham Yahwashai, and you showed them through the scriptures, you know, on how they should live. But you know, if they don't hearken, they go out and they be rebellious. Guess what? That's on them. That's not on you, because you gave them the law, statutes, commandments according to the scriptures. You train them up in the right way according to the scriptures. You know. If they decide to go off, you know, that's on them. You know, yeah, you discipline them, and it's a instance, example that's in the scriptures that the child, it was a child that seeing parent, I guess they had strove. You know, they was in disagreement with one another per se. And the child got mad and he cursed the name Yahawah Basham Yahwashai. And when he did that, they heard him and they put him in war, and to see what the Lord gonna do. You know, and you know, Lord ended up, you know, telling them to stone the child, and so you put away the iniquity among Israel. You see, you know.
Oh, he's supposed to be in the car.
Hold on.
You waiting on us?
Hold on, doing a lesson. I've gone back. I'll be done in a minute. Sorry about that. You know that's my you know, children. You know, getting them off to school. You know, just want to do a quick lesson upon you know, do a quick lesson. You know, upon, you know, training up our child. Getting back to the point. You know, it's our responsibility to train up our children. You know, and also for you know, your children out there, the scripture Ephesians 6:1 said, "Children, obey your parents and Yahawah Basham Yahwashai, for this is right." You know, we always should obey our parents. We should honor our parents. You know what I'm saying? We should honor our parents. You know, and a lot of times it's hard for us to do that, especially we know that we're in the truth. And a lot of times we got our parents that are not in the truth. They buck up against it. You know, we still honor our parents to the best of our ability. You know, we still honor our parents to the best of our ability. You know, I'll be honest, I'm short in that category myself. You know, I'm short in that category. You know, I have to ask Yahawah Basham Yahwashai to help me in that category. But you know, anyway, getting back on point, you know, we should train up our children in the right way. And you know what I'm saying? We train them up in the right way. If they go off, then guess what? That's on them. That's not on you. So in this day and age, we definitely got to get a hold of our children, because if we don't get a hold of our children and teach them the law, statute, commandments of Yahawah Basham Yahwashai, you know, the world is gonna teach them the wickedness. You know, they're gonna teach them, you know, the wicked ways of this society, man. You know, Babylon the Great, cause you know they love to teach our kids wickedness. Even they trying to push in the schools. You know what I'm saying? Try to tell our children it's okay to be bisexual. It's okay to be gay. It's okay to be a lesbian. It's okay to practice witchcraft. You know, all this stuff goes on in our school. And if you ain't training your kid up in the way Yahawah Basham Yahwashai, they're gonna take on the ways of this society. And they're gonna take on wickedness because this society is it's anti-Messiah. They hate the Yahawashai, and they hate Yahawah. They go contrary against the scriptures. This in this society they do, well, actually around the world that they do. I'm particularly talking about Babylon the Great. Because Babylon the Great has adopted all, these pagan customs and stuff of the old ancient times, like, Egypt and the Roman times and Babylon, all types of customs. And you have to train up your child. You got to get them stirring in the scriptures. He said this is what the law says. This is what Yahawah Basham Yahwashai says in the scriptures. So when you point to them in the scriptures and you break it down to them properly and correctly in the scriptures, they have no excuse. And that's it for a lesson. I want to bring out the quick lesson of about training up our child, because I know it's been taught, but it has to be brought back up again, because we in a day and time now that wickedness is all over the globe. And for those who are waking up in the truth, those who've been in the truth, don't forget about your child. If you have a child, don't forget about them. Teach them in the truth. Don't allow them to go out here in this society and let this outside society tell them, how to live. But they have to obey the laws of the land. As long as they don't conflict with the laws of the Yahawah Basham Yahwashai. Yes, we have to obey the laws of the land to the best of our ability. But if the laws of the land goes contrary against the scriptures, then we don't follow that law, because it goes contrary to the word of Yahawah Basham Yahwashai. But train up the child in the way that they should go, and when he gets old, they won't depart from it. That's it for a lesson. I pray that you were edified. I want to say, call the Hoya, Yahawah Basham Yahwashai, Basham Hakadash. Double honors to the apostle, elders, and prophets. Another respect to the brothers, teachers, truth all over the globe. See you soon with another lesson. Yahawah willing, Shalom, Abba Babal, and Kwam Yasharala.